Hello everyone. Okay, so this is Jamie Zazara, and I'm coming on to you for Wellness Wednesday. And this is actually my first yoga class that I am actually recording, so I'm super excited. Yoga is one of those things that I had been wanting to explore for my own personal journey, and also just to practice, because I find it just really centers me. It's a fantastic way to wake up, is to practice some mindful stretching, which is really just what yoga is. All right, so today this is a beginner yoga class, and our intention is going to be about letting go. All right, so letting go, I want you to just get into a nice comfortable space. Okay, you're going to put one foot under the other. Okay, and it feels a little, you have to get used to it, and you have to make sure that you're sitting up. We're not having our shoulders like this. We're going to have our shoulders relaxed. Our spine is straight. Okay, we're not hunched over. We're going to put our chest up, open up that heart. Okay, and just, it's up to you, whatever feels comfortable. You can keep, a lot of people open their hands or put their palms up just to represent that they're open, and but whatever feels comfortable for you. Okay, and I'm going to start you with a guided meditation and setting our intention for today. So let's take a deep breath in and release. Another deep breath in and release. Today we are focusing on letting go. Letting go requires courage and faith. It is a practice that forces us to trust in the unknown and move forward knowing that we are guided. When we learn to truly surrender and let go, we can open our lives to the true grace and healing that can move us towards the right path. Often we hold on to these things that are not in line with our purpose, that can keep us stuck emotionally. By letting go, we open new doors and allow new paths to unfold, making space for new opportunities to enter into our lives. Letting go can feel scary, so it can help if we remind ourselves that doing so means we gain priceless gifts of inner wisdom and of knowing ourselves more deeply. In yoga, we can practice letting go in asanas, or the breathing, okay, as we allow ourselves to move deeper into our physical practice. The asanas, or the movements. So I'm going to read you some quotes. You should be breathing, so take a deep inhale. Hold it and release. Take two more as I read you some quotes. Oprah says, breathe, let go, and remind yourself that this very moment is the one you know you have for sure. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. Open your arms to change, but don't let go of your values. Right, again, my name is Jamie Zazara. This is a beginner yoga class, and I want you to just come back to this space and open up your eyes, and we're going to get started with some easy stretching. All right, we're going to be doing cat-cow just for a warm-up. Okay, so I want you to get onto all four, okay, hands and knees, okay, and a cat looks like, let's see, okay, a cat rounds their back, so a cat is gonna look like this. We want to round our back up, and then the cow is the opposing move, which we're going to arch our back and put our butt and our hips up, okay, so it's like an alternating movement. All right, so we are going to do this about 8 to 10 times, okay? You're drawing your belly all the way in to your spine in the cat move. your remember not to put your shoulders all the way up. We want to keep our shoulders relaxed. We want to just let our head hang in between naturally. All right, and you're just kind of gazing down towards your knees. Okay, so cat and then cow, and just continue stretching here. Inhale, cat, exhale as we release. Really squeeze that stomach up and in, that belly into that spine, and release. Really, really feel the stretch. I can really feel it here because I did some strength training this week. So this is feeling really good. You want to do what feels good to your body. You want to move and stretch it out. Make sure that your feet are not, you're not like this, you're having your toes onto the mat, just relaxing your feet. All right, one more. All right, we're gonna bring our knees up and together. We're gonna sit back on the backs of our feet, and we're gonna go into child's pose. So you're going to reach your arms out, and you're gonna rest your head on the mat. Okay? You wanna just have that forehead just relaxed. You wanna really sit back into your hips and just let yourself relax. You want to take 4 breaths here. I like stretching out my arms. If you choose, you can go like this and just let your arms hang and relax. I like getting the stretch of my arms and my back too. Your chest should be leaning on your upper thighs. Don't forget to breathe. One more deep breath in and release. Okay. Okay, we are going to be, our focus for today is surrendering to the mat. Okay, in alignment with letting go, we're going to surrender to the mat. So the 4 poses we're going to be doing during our peak poses are going to be standing forward fold, which looks like this. So your feet are together, okay? You're going to fold from your hips. I'm going to go this way, okay? So you fold from your hips and then you just lean down. Now, you want to go as far as you can, and you're actually going to reach behind your legs. Okay? The next move that we're going to do, this is a wide-legged forward fold. So instead of just having our legs in, we have our legs out. And again, we're folding from the hips. Ooh, this feels so good. Our next is a seated straddle, which sounds just like it is. You're gonna sit and then we're gonna stretch that out. And then our next pose is known as the pigeon, where we're gonna do one leg at a time, and we'll have one leg up like this in front and one leg back, and this is really gonna open up those hips. Ooh, this is gonna feel good. Okay, so we're gonna do 4 breaths, so let's stand up. Let me see if I can make this higher a little bit. Oops. All right, so you're going to stand up. All right, I'm gonna face sideways and I'll just go forward. Okay. All right, so you're just going to, again, you're bending from the hips. Now, I can tell you that I am very tight. I just started doing some CrossFit this week and doing a lot with my hamstrings. And this is why we need yoga, because if you're not stretching, okay, if you need to bend your knees, go ahead, bend it just a little bit. The goal is that you are bringing your chest all the way to your same thing, the top of your knees, okay? You're gonna allow your neck to soften, okay, and just hang. And let's take 4 breaths here. You can go like this and just let your arms hang. Okay, now we are gonna take our legs out, okay, and this is a wide-legged forward fold, so it's not gonna be, you're gonna root, you know, your feet, all 4 corners of your feet, okay? You wanna make sure that your weight is evenly distributed and not totally forward and not totally back, okay? So that's what I mean when I say root. So find that good spot, okay? And we're just gonna, again, we fold from the hips, okay? So if you look at me do this, I'm not like rounding my back. I'm actually keeping it, I bend from the hips, so I'm keeping my back in a straight line, okay? So just be mindful of that. All right, we're gonna take 4 breaths here as well. So you want to keep your legs straight. We are not bending the knees here. We're not keeping the knees soft. Okay, you're gonna draw your shoulders down. Again, we're always mindful of our shoulders, not keeping our shoulders up by our ears, okay? Lengthen up. So lengthen your back, and then just, you're gonna lean as far as you can forward. If you choose, you can put your hands like further between. I'm choosing to have it right here. You find your just right spot. Again, be mindful of your lower back. All right, we're gonna walk our hands over to the right. And again, we're keeping our legs straight. Ooh, goodness. 3 breaths. If you want, you can bring your arm up. All right, we're gonna walk around. So you have your weight here, and if you want to bring your arm up, and your gaze will be up at the sky, or at the top of your hand. Okay. All right, so now I want you to do like 5 squats. I just want you to, that feels good. Just get those hips moving. And let's go side to side too. It's good to just get your body moving, because especially if you're working and sitting from home, you know, I mean sitting from home. You're working from home and you're sitting all day in front of a computer. This is for our kids as well. They need to get up and moving and do this stretching, because your body is not meant to sit all day. Okay, that's why if you're having any back strains, that's why. All right, so this is our seated straddle. Again, we want to keep our get into a good spot where you're on your sits bone. Your sits bones are at the base of your butt, okay? And you want to just sit up, okay? We're not hunched. You want to always be mindful. Keep the shoulders back, that chest open, okay? And we're just going to go into the middle first. And you're going to go as far as you want to go, okay? For me, I can feel a stretch right here. And that just goes to show that I haven't been practicing my own yoga, which is why we're doing this. So I want you to bend from your hips, keep your back, in alignment. Don't round your back. So when you reach from your hips and your back, it's you really, really feel that stretch. So let's walk our arms over. Okay, and again, we are bending from our hips. You can put your right arm towards your right leg, and then again, you can reach that arm overhead to get that stretch. Relax that other shoulder. Okay. Walk it over to the other side. And again, let's lean down for a few moments. The more flexible you get, the closer you'll be able to get your chest to your knee. All right, let's lift that arm up and get that stretch in our obliques. So you're getting both stretches. Don't forget to breathe. Okay. All right, before we move on, let's just do a little cross our legs and just do a little round movements. Okay, we'll do 5 one way. This is just to open up our hips, open up our back, get a little bit okay, let's go the other way. I like the way this feels on my lower back. Okay. All right, our last part of our peak poses is going to be the pigeon. This is my favorite because I tend to hold a lot of tension in my hips, as a lot of other people do. Which is why I do a lot. So we're gonna start with our right leg folded. We're gonna go to the side. Now, it's going to be where your back leg is straight, back, and your forward, like your knee and your foot, kind of in a line, okay? So you're going to work on keeping that back leg straight, so the knee is down and the top of the foot is also down. And then I'm gonna lean over and let's just stretch. And really, you should really, really feel this in your front, like in your hips, in that front leg. Now the actual pose is going like this and just leaning up. Okay, so let's hold that for a moment. Now an advanced pose would be going like this and like that. I like opening up my hips, so I tend not to do that. I can feel a better stretch if I stay lower, actually. Okay. All right, we're gonna go up onto in like a runner's lunge. So put your foot in between your legs and let's do a nice stretch. We're actually gonna take our both hands and put it on the inside of that right leg, and we're gonna try and lean down as far as we can. And this is really going to open up that hip. Modification would be putting your knee down, because this is not an easy thing to get. The more you do this, the more flexible you will get. Now let's pull back onto our left knee and lean, give that right hamstring a nice stretch. Okay, so we're keeping our hips squared, and you could go front and back, flex, point and flex. All right. All right. Let's go the other way. Okay, come in together into the center, and then we're going to go down. Let's actually start with our runner's lunge. Okay, you can put that back knee down, and then both hands are going to go over to the side, and then we're going to lean down. Okay, if you want to lean down on your elbows, you may do that. Really open up those hips. Don't forget to be breathing. All right, we're gonna pull ourselves up, lean back onto that knee, and let's get that hamstring stretch. Let's square out our hips. Okay, we're gonna do point and flex. All right, now we're gonna take this front foot and we're gonna put our foot over there and our knee here. Okay, so we get into that pigeon pose. You almost set up your knee first and then you square out your hips. Okay, so that back leg is straight. This is not a flattering view. Let me see if I can get it a little bit like this. Okay. Here we go. So in that pigeon pose, we are going to lean forward, reach those arms out, and really we're going to put our chest down onto our knee and really feel that stretch. Take 3 breaths here. Okay, we're going to lean up in that pigeon pose. Again, if you choose to grab on and hold it. All right, good job. All right, okay. We are going to go straight into our bound angle pose, which is really like a butterfly, what we know as a butterfly. Okay, we will be doing another standing forward fold. We're going to do a seated spinal twist. So that's this, where we take the one leg is straight, we put the other one, our bent leg around, and then we twist to the opposite side. Let me show you this one so that you can see me. And it goes like that. This is Happy Baby. So it's just like that. You're going to get onto your back, and then you're going to open up your legs, and you're going to grab onto your feet. This is awkward. But imagine a baby. They just sit with their legs like this, right? Their knees, they don't even have all the bones yet. Then we have a supine, a spinal twist. So this is like taking the legs go one way, and then the arm, we look in the other direction. And then the last thing is a bridge, which is we, keep down and then we bridge up our hips. All right, so I'm going to go over. I just wanted to show you the moves we're going to be doing. Okay, so you're in your bound angle pose. Here we go. So this is just like a butterfly. We put our feet together. We can hold our feet in the middle there. We want to have our shoulders, our chest is open, our shoulders are down, our spine, our back is up straight and tall, okay? And you're just going to you're sitting on your sits bones and you're going to use your elbows to like lean down, okay, and really get that extra stretch, okay. And just take a, with every inhale, lengthen your spine, and then exhale, allow yourself to fold deeper into the stretch. Okay, we're going to stand up. So we're gonna put our feet flat, gently stand up, and then we're gonna do our forward fold. Okay, we're just gonna relax and just let our arms just hang. Remember, we're bending from our hips. Okay, now I'm gonna face forward so you can see me. So put both legs forward, and we're gonna do that the seated spinal twist. So we're gonna take our right foot and put it over our left, okay, and then we actually we're turning towards the right, so we're gonna use our elbow to hold us. Now don't get all out of alignment. We want our hips to stay squared, and then we just, so we can really feel that stretch in our hips, in our back, and make sure your shoulders are relaxed. All right, let's switch. Left leg over your right. Get those sits bones. Okay, let's lean forward and stretch. All right, I'm gonna turn this way, but we are going to be getting onto our back, and let's do some rolls. Let's just like hold our knees, and we're gonna roll back and forth. We're really massaging that lower back. All right, since we're here, let's lift up. Let's put down that, whatever's more comfortable. You can put it down or just put your left leg. We're gonna do some stretching of our right leg here. Point and flex, and let's do some ankle rotations. Now I want you to roll out, just guide your knee in a circle. Okay, just do like 5 of those. It's really opening up those hips. Okay. Now bring that knee in. Now we're going to bring the left knee up and put this right one over. Okay, really feel that stretch in that right hip. Okay, I like to bring this to the opposite side. So I'm stretching my right. I'm gonna let it fall to the left, and then I'm gonna gaze over here to the right. Really feel that hip. Maybe it's just me really feeling the hip. Okay. All right, let's go back to center. Rock out that back. Rock side to side just a few times. Now we're gonna put our right leg down and we're going to stretch out that left hamstring. So we're gonna do point flex. Almost forgot. Now we'll do our ankle rolls, 3 one way, 3 the other. Okay, we're gonna open up that hip, do like 5. All right, pull that knee into your chest. Now we're gonna pull up our right knee and give a deeper stretch. Hold it here. And now we're going to drop it over gently to the right side, and our gaze is going to be over to the left. All right, now we're going to get into that happy baby. So knees into your chest. Now I want you to open your legs a little bit and grab onto the insoles like of your feet, okay? And you're just going to, happy baby is just this awkward position where your legs are, you know, your knees are really up by your chest. And you could do whatever feels good. You could rock here, get in touch with your inner child. You can just hold right here, like where your legs are open. More advanced, if you want to stretch, you can like open up your legs, straighten out your legs. But happy baby is really like this. And let's rock side to side in our happy baby, or you could just stay there. Okay, you are going to get in a relaxed position. Okay, I'm going to sit up and guide you, but I want you to get to, this is what is known as Savasana, which is my favorite part, which is the breathing, which is the meditation, which is complete relaxation. So I want you to get into a really relaxed space. Okay, just let everything go. And I'm gonna come around. I have this lavender calming spray. If you so choose, I'm gonna spray it on myself. It just really just gives you a little bit extra of that aroma just to get you in that calming space. So you're gonna start in a comfortable position. You're lying on your back. You're gonna bring your arms by your sides, palms up towards the sky, and let your feet just fall open towards the side. Okay? Allow your shoulders to relax down to the mat and soften the muscles in your face. Close your eyes. Allow your breath to come naturally and softly. Focus on releasing tension while releasing any thoughts that come into your mind. We're gonna stay in this pose for about 10 minutes. Okay? So again, we're lying on our back. We're gonna keep our legs wider than our hips and just let the legs fall apart. Bring the arms away, palms facing up. Your shoulders are relaxed away from your ears. You're gonna take a few deep inhalations and very long exhalations. So maybe exhale through your mouth a couple of times. And as you're laying down here, notice your breath moving in and out of your body. You're letting every part of your body relax. You're gonna start at your head and let